Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us again for another edition of our podcast here at the City of Caldwell. Today we have Erik Bullock from the YMCA, Executive Director. Erik, would you just mind just laying right into us? Just let us know just who is Erik?
Yeah.
Does he have a family? Does he have a mini donkey? How did he get to where he got to?
Yeah. Wow. That could be a long story. Oh, let's see. So I am Erik Bullock. I'm the executive director of the Caldwell Y, and I have been here at this facility for 9 years in this role. And I've been with the Y about 21 years. And I grew up in the Treasure Valley. Graduated from Bora High School, Go Lions, and then went up to the University of Idaho. And yeah, I started with the YMCA in the downtown branch in 1998 as a counselor.
Hmm.
And it was a great experience. And um, I learned a lot about myself, but more than anything, I learned a lot about people and the impact I could have on their lives. And I never thought that the Y would be my career. I had other aspirations. It wasn't until one day I woke up and I was like, I love what the Y stands for, the impact it has on our community. And this is the trajectory my life needs to go on. And so I followed that and have held different positions through the years. And right now I'm the executive director, and I'm very fortunate to be in this role in Caldwell. I absolutely love this community.
Great.
Uh,
Erik, tell us, do you have a family, and do you have
yes.
a famous animal, I guess, semi-famous animal?
Yeah. Yeah. So I do have a family. I have 21-year-old, 22-year-old who just graduated college last week, and a 25-year-old son. And then, of course, I'm married to the most incredible woman, Heidi. And I did marry a outdoorsy rodeo type girl who just loves horses. And so, of course, we do have horses. And yes, we have a miniature donkey by the name of Sancho, who is involved in a lot of local community events. We try to take him out because he's not intimidating to children, and he just loves to be petted, and kids just love him.
He's a solid guy. So
He is a solid little celebrity.
Erik, tell us a little bit about the history of the Y here, the Treasure Valley Y. The history, kind of the mission. Who are you looking to serve, and where is it going?
Yeah, yeah. Great question. So the Y started in the Treasure Valley in 1891. So we've been in the valley for over 100 years, having a significant impact. And it wasn't just in Ada County. We ran programs in the Canyon County as well. But we didn't build a facility until 2005. And so this Caldwell facility has been here almost 20 years. And we are for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. And the Y is for all people. We want to create a safe space for all. It's not about people's beliefs, but it's about their behaviors. And we want to create that atmosphere where anyone can walk into the Y, feel safe, feel recognized, and bring the best out of each individual person. So when it comes to our cause measurements, when it comes to children that we serve, we have 5 cause measures. And we want to help kids make new friends, be more physically fit and active, learn a new skill, and do better in school, and then live by the character values of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. And so every camp that we do, every swim lesson, every rock climbing activity, every youth strength training program. Everything that we're doing with children, we try to touch on those points because we want to create an environment where they can thrive and reach their individual full potential.
Cool. You guys also have summer camps at this location, but also you have a camp up in like the Cascade-ish, Donnelly, McCall area, right?
Yeah.
So that place looks pretty awesome. So can you tell us more about your camps here, but also north?
Yeah. So we have licensed childcare here, child CD, and we will run camps throughout the summer. And then we have non-licensed as well, and we will serve our youth camps here at the Caldwell branch and then throughout the valley. And I think it's important to know that the YMCA is the largest childcare provider in the state of Idaho. And that extends up into our resident camp at Y Camp at Horse Thief Reservoir, which is just outside of Cascade, Idaho. And those camps are kicking off very soon. There's still space available. And that is an incredible experience for a child to step away from their traditional day and get away from their guardians, their mom and dad, and think about making their own decisions while being supervised by staff, try new activities, make new friends. It's just an incredible experience for kids.
Right. I think that's great. A lot of times when I see some youth here, some of them don't really leave Caldwell very often. So it sounds like a great opportunity for them to kind of branch out, experience another place, especially in the woods, woody kind of forest kind of area. So that's great. Can you tell us what are some of the, ways people can get involved with the Y, as far as membership, but also if they wanted to donate time as a volunteer or money? I know we have a couple of fundraisers coming up as well.
Yeah. So one of an important piece of the Y is we are a nonprofit, a 501c3. And here in Caldwell, about a third of our members and youth are on some type of personal pricing plan and are on scholarship. We serve about 14,000 members through programs and membership. And that is a significant amount. In 2023, we gave out $900,000 in scholarship. In 2024, we're projected to do about 980,000. And it takes our community to come together and not turn anyone away for inability to pay and create an atmosphere where all people can come in and not let finances be a barrier and be part of the Y programs. We do an annual campaign each year, and we are hot and heavy in it right now. And so any dollar really helps. I think about water and water safety. Idaho is ranked in the top 5 in the nation for youth drownings, and that can be prevented. We have a lot of canals, lakes, rivers, open bodies of water, and swim lessons is invaluable to a child. And it's not about the crawl stroke or the breaststroke. It's about self-rescue. If a child slips into the water, can they get themselves out? Most recently, we had an 18-month-old child, and dad had been bringing the child here to do swim lessons. And they were at a local pond. They got out. They were taking all their equipment out of the car. And for the split second, the 18-month-old found themselves down and floating in the pond. The parents frantically started searching the edge of the water and found the child face up and breathing. If that child had not learned how to roll themselves over, we could have had a really tragic story. And that just recently happened. And that's why your YMCA is here, is to help people.
Tell us about just tell us about some of the fundraisers, and I think there's a couple things that you guys do throughout the year.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us about some of those?
Yeah. So with our annual campaign, we are raising money. I think it's important to note that every single penny that we raise goes back to scholarship, families, and youth. Not one penny is used for any type of overhead, not to pay the electric bill or order paper and paper clips. That comes out of the membership line. So every single dollar is going back to help our community. We have the mayor's scramble coming up, golf scramble, and we were super excited that the mayor chose us as the charity of choice to benefit from this golf tournament, because it will not just help us reach our financial goal for the annual campaign, but it's going to impact a lot of lives in this community. And that is what we're here to do.
Oh, great. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That's the golf scrambles in September, by the way. So if you want to give money or time, let us know. Erik, tell us about, I know that there's a couple programs here that I want to highlight. There's one in particular that it's kind of for the maturer crowd, and
Okay.
I think it's like boxing or something like that. I think a lot of people come pretty far. There's some people that come really far to come do that. So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the Y is not just a swim and gym. We have so many impactful programs that we like to say are from the cradle to the grave, right? And our active older adults are more of our senior population. We have our silver sneakers programs for them. But then we also have evidence-based health initiative classes. And these are measurable results for those active older adults who might be suffering from Parkinson's disease or cancer survivorship. And so we have oncology programs. I think the boxing one you were talking about is our Rock Steady Boxing that focuses on Parkinson's. And we've seen a significant difference in the quality of life for those that are participating in it. And then we have a movement from memory class as well, and clinical TRX, which has been a life-changing class for so many.
That's great.
Yeah. Another thing is food insecurities. So during the summer, we have free breakfast and free lunch. And then during the school year, we do free snacks, and that's open to the community, anyone 18 and under.
Can come in for
Yeah.
a meal or a snack.
Yeah.
Something else that you guys do is you you have an initiative to like read to like preschools, and I think I see like free books sometimes out in the foyer. And so tell me more about that, and if somebody wants to get background checked and volunteer on a consistent basis, I think they can do that, right?
Yeah. So a couple things. We do have a lot of volunteers. All volunteers go through a child abuse prevention training, because it's very, very critically important that we keep all kids safe. And so we background check all of our volunteers as well as our membership base and guests that come in. So yes, we have a program called Book It Forward where we're in partnership with them, and we get gently used or new books, and then those are free for anyone that comes into the Y. And that has been very successful. It is so important that kids continue to read because at a young age, they need that cognitive development, and try to get them away from the computer screens and in front of a book. There's so much enrichment through that.
Okay. Well, Erik, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about or plug?
I think it's important that everyone in our community see the Y as a resource for them, for their friends, their family, their neighbors, and that we will not let finances be a barrier. that we are going to find a way for them to be an active member so we can move our community forward in a better way.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you, Eric. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, thank you very much.